Welcome back to income tax accountancy class. Till the previous class, we have learnt about purchases book, sales book, purchases returns book, sales returns book, and journal proper. Okay, how many subsidiary books we have discussed? How many subsidiary books we have discussed actually? How many are there? I mentioned
7. Total 7.
no, total 8 I mentioned. You see, cash book is there. You count cash book, purchases book, purchases returns, sales returns, bills receivable, bills payable, journal proper.
Yes.
Okay, total 8 books will be there. But as per your syllabus, those bills receivable and bills payable books are not at all discussed. So we need not discuss. See, what is bills payable? In introduction, in introductory chapter, I mentioned bills payable means just it is like it is opposite of promissory note actually. See, promissory note, we promise to somebody to pay certain amount on a certain date with so much of interest. That is promissory note. See, in bills, what happens is it is, see, in promissory note, suppose I have taken 10,000 rupees from you. Let us take for example on loan. Okay, so I will write it. I will write the document. I will sign the document and I will submit to you. That is promissory note. So in bill, it is exactly reversal of it. Means in bills, what happens? The creditor will write the document. In promissory note, the debtor will write the document. Debtor means one who has to pay amount. Creditor means who has given amount to somebody or some organization.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is exactly opposite of promissory note. In a promissory note, debtor will prepare the document. In a bills, the creditor will prepare the document. Okay, so if it is bills payable for me in our example, it is bills receivable for you. Did you understand?
Sir.
You will receive money from you in future, from me in future. Whereas I will have to pay money to you in future. So that is bills payable to me. Whereas the same document is bills receivable for you. So those two books will also be prepared in this subsidiary books. But those are not discussed. Just like purchases book, credit, sales book, you are going to write the names of the persons from whom you have to receive in bills receivable book. Similarly, to whomsoever you have to make payments means you will mention in bills payable book. Okay, names you will write, amount you will write. That's all. So that is not discussed in your syllabus. Okay, so we will today learn one type of cash book, that is single column cash book. See, in cash book, you very well know it is the most important book in subsidiary books. Cash book. See, in cash book, 4 types are there. One is single column cash book. Second one is double column cash book. Okay. Third one is triple column cash book. Single column cash book, double column cash book, triple column cash book. And the last one is petty cash book. Petty cash book. You note down this cash book, you put side heading. In cash book, all cash transactions will be recorded. All cash receipts and all cash payments are recorded in cash book. The 4 types: single column cash book, double column cash book, triple column cash book, and petty cash book. Okay, today we will learn about single column cash book. But before learning of single column cash book, I will show you the difference between the first three. Petty cash book is a different one. It is entirely different when compared with the remaining 3 types of cash books, that is single, double, triple. Okay, now you see, you understand the difference first between purchases book, sales book, and cash book. See, when we prepared purchases book, sales book, we did not mention this DRCR, but in cash book we have.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in cash book you will mention it. Okay, but as per your textbook, there are no twos bys. As it is, you follow. Originally, you have to maintain two and by also. But in your textbook, it is not mentioned. You follow as per your textbook, no problem. Okay. See, cash is what type of account? How many accounts are there?
3.
What are they?
Personal, nominal, real.
Personal, real, and nominal. Personal, real, and nominal. The sequence we have to generally mention in sequential order. Now cash book. Cash is which type of account?
Real.
Very good. In real accounts, what will come? Real accounts belong to which accounts?
Sir, assets.
Very good. Real assets belong to assets. Personal account shows details regarding persons. Maybe real persons, physical persons, or artificial persons, or persons created by law. Nominal account relates to expenses, losses,
Yes.
incomes, and gains. Okay. Okay. Very good. So, what is the principle of real account?
Debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
Debit what comes in. So if you receive any amount from anybody, immediately you write here. Date you mention, you write the name of the person or the organization. And credit the debit what comes in and credit what goes out. When you are making
Yes.
payment, it is cash is going out. You write on this side. Date, you write. For what you have spent amount, you mention there. Suppose you purchase stationery, write stationery. You gave money to somebody, you write the person's name or organization's name and amount you mention. That's all. Did you understand? It is very simple, as simple as.
Yes, sir.
But you have to remember, only cash transactions will be recorded. See, suppose I will tell you the difference with the help of two transactions. Purchases from Sharada, 4,000 rupees. Will it come in cash book? Purchases from Sharada, 4,000 rupees. Purchases from Sharada, 4,000 rupees. Will it come in cash book? Yes.
Cash.
Huh?
No, sir.
Huh? Pardon? I did not get what you are saying.
Sir, purchases account and Sharda account is there, no, sir. Cash is not mentioned.
Yes, it is a credit transaction. Okay. So, where will you mention this?
Purchases book.
Very good. In purchases book, you will mention that's all. Okay.
Yes.
While explaining purchases book, I clearly told only credit purchases will be mentioned in that book. If it is cash purchases means in cash book you will enter.
Yes.
Okay. So purchases from Sharada 4,000 you will not enter. Whereas purchases from Sharada 4,000 for cash or purchased 4,000 worth goods from Sharada for cash. This you will enter because it is a cash transaction. Only cash transactions you are going to enter. Did you understand?
Yes,
Single column cash book?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Date, receipts, LF, ledger folio number, amount rupees. Date, payments. See here, but not particulars. You have to write receipts.
Yes.
Here also, in the normal ledger account, you will mention particulars. But in cash book, you will mention receipts and payments. Okay, this is
Okay, sir.
same 4 columns on the left side. 4 columns on the right side, that is credit side. This is single column cash book. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now come to double column cash book. I mentioned how many types of cash books are there?
4, sir.
Very good. What are they?
Single column cash book, double column, triple column, petty cash book.
Very good, very good. Now I will show you the pro forma of the double column cash book. See, in a double column cash book, you will not only maintain transactions regarding cash, but bank transactions also you will mention in the same book. You will add a separate column for bank transaction. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose, let us take for example, you have deposited money in a bank. So cash balance will reduce, bank balance will increase at the same time.
Increase. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So suppose you paid it, you purchased it from somebody else, you paid the money by way of check. Your bank balance will reduce. So in a bank column, you are going to mention that transaction. So with the help of double column cash book, you can know your cash balance. At the same time, you can know about your bank balance also. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now you can see this is pro forma of a check. This is when you deposit money in a bank physically. If you want to deposit money, this is pay-in slip. See, this is types of crossing regarding check. I will tell when it comes. See, now you see this is the pro forma of a double column cash book. The same debit date. This is debit side, date, receipts, LF number, cash. See, bank column newly you are going to add. See, bank balance is also, your bank is also real account. So if amount is received by your banker, if your bank balance increases, you will write on debit side. Okay. If your bank balance decreases, you will mention on the credit side. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
But you have to remember one thing. See, while explaining about cash book, I mentioned one thing. Cash book, cash account always shows which balance I mentioned. Yes, cash balance in cash account. When you are balancing out, cash account will show always which balance I told. I told you the reason also, logical reason also. Yes, which balance? Cash book will always show debit balance. Because you cannot make, see, debit side all receipts are there, credit side all payments are there. Here your
Yes.
total amount is 10,000. So this side, credit side, total amount cannot be more than 10,000 because you cannot pay more than 10,000. Can you pay? You only have 10,000. You cannot pay more than 10,000. So that is always a debit side you should add first, and you have to balance. Then also I told the same kind of example to you. Cash book always shows debit balance. Means debit side will be more always. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Understood.
But coming to bank column, see, bank balance can be negative also sometimes. Means you may take loan from the banker. That is known as overdraft facility. Overdraft.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if based on your relations with the banker, based on your financial capacity, based on the payment history, based on the history of the transactions that took place between you and banker, banker may allow you to take more amount from the bank than what you have in some cases. Those cases are known as overdraft balances. Okay, you may be having only 10,000, but this side amount may be 20,000. The 10,000 negative balance is there. That is overdraft balance for you. You have to treat it as overdraft.
Okay, sir.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
But cash always debit side only more. But remember, in a bank, sometimes credit side also may be more. Okay, so that is double column cash book. Okay, now coming to triple column cash book. You understood the difference between single column and double column, no?
Yes, sir, understood.
Triple column is not given for you. That is, let me check. This is petty cash book. Okay, that is entirely different. Let me check once whether it is given or not for you. Only up to double column cash book is there for you, it seems. Okay, no problem. But I told no, there are 4 kinds of cash books. I will tell you, I will give you a brief idea about it. Okay, in triple column cash book, what happens is not only cash column, bank column, but discount column will also be there added. Suppose if you make payment to somebody, in your problems you have seen he has received certain discount, so the discount also you will mention here. Did you understand?
Yes.
Discount in a debit side will be there, and again on the credit side also you are going to show discount column. Suppose if you give discount to anybody, you will mention on the debit side. If you receive discount from anybody, you will mention it on the credit side.
Credit.
So in triple column cash book, it is single glance you can know about your cash balance, your bank balance, and how much discount you received from others, and how much discount you gave to others also. At a single glance you can check, you can see. That is what triple column cash book means.
Okay.
Okay, so now we will start. So you got a basic idea of all this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come to page number 153. Page number 153.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am drawing the proforma. Are you able to see what are you able to see? This white paper or
Textbook, sir.
textbook you are able to see? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This Word document are you able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So I am drawing the proforma. The date, receipts, LF number, amount. That's all. No? Debit side 4 columns, credit side 4 columns.
Yes.
Okay. Now you see I am writing. Okay. Date, then receipts. Okay. P is silent. You should not pronounce receipts. In our daily life, we will see so many persons pronouncing as receipts. But that is wrong. Receipts. P is silent.
Okay.
LF number. Then amount rupees. That's all. These are the columns, no? So debit side 4, credit side 4. Yes, you draw these columns. This proforma table you draw. You have read started drawing?
Yes, sir. Sir, in this one, bank column is not there.
No, single column cash book only. No, today we will learn about single column cash book. Tomorrow, double column cash.
Okay, sir.
Okay. This is single column cash book. See, simple cash book.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So whenever you write, you have to start with the date and problem number. This is one. By page number, you tell me 153. It is
153, sir.
compulsorily in your notes also like this. You have to follow.
Okay, sir.
You have to write the problem number, page number also, so that you can refer easily afterwards. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
I have turned like this. It will be easy now. Okay, because so many columns are there now. Number. Have you drawn the proforma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Just a minute. Okay, it is clearly visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Right. Now you tell me the first transaction.
Sir, on the credit side, it is payment.
Oh, sorry. Very good. You are very attentive. It means, not thinking about your music class or anything.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So this side here, you have to mention. Please mention dr this here and
Yes.
cr here. Okay.
Okay.
Here you mention dr. Here you mention cr. Okay. So name is not given. No? So in the heading you mention it is heading you mention simple cash book or single column cash book as you wish. It is also known as simple cash book. Simple
Yes, sir.
cash book of dash you keep the person's name. You have to mention as per pro forma you write simple cash book of dash. Okay.
Okay, sir.
For December 2016. For December 2016.
Yes, sir.
Like that you mention.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the first transaction, cash in hand. So, cash in hand means it is already there with you. It is a receipt already. Last month you received that balance you will not throw now. In the previous classes also I mentioned. Last year balance is there means we will not throw it on the roads. We will continue with it. Okay, what is the date? First
1, sir.
month?
12 December.
Okay, 2016. 1/12.
16.
So, twos buys you need not write as per your textbook. Don't worry. Originally you have to write. Okay. Okay. So, two, what you will write? Balance brought down. Means from previous month, the balance is brought down by you. Okay. You will start with the balance brought down. What is the amount?
12,000.
12,000. Okay. Now next one. What is the second transaction?
Cash received from Banu.
Okay, very good. Cash received from Banu means it is debit side or credit side?
Debit side.
Very good. Because it is a receipt. Directly it is mentioned there. Okay. So what is the date? 5th. 5/12
Yes.
2016. What is the person's name?
Banu.
Banu.
Yes, sir.
B-A-N, huh? Or B-H-A-N?
BHAN.
B-H-A-N. Okay, proper noun, but I made a mistake. Okay, right. What is the amount?
4,000.
4,000. Okay, next transaction.
7th. Sorry.
Uh,
Rent paid.
Rent paid means it is payment or receipts? Which side?
Payment.
Okay, credit side. What is the date?
7th, sir.
7/12/2016. You have to mention a rent.
Yes.
Okay. What is the amount?
2,000.
Okay. Next, what is the transaction?
Purchased goods. Murari for cash.
Purchased goods.
Murari for cash.
Okay. See, are you able to see the textbook now?
No, sir.
You are unable to see. Okay. I will show you. Just a minute.
Printing mistake, I think, sir.
No, why printing mistake? That is correct only. What is the mistake? Purchased goods from should be there.
Yes.
Purchased goods from Murari. See, if it stopped here only means you will not take any cash column book, cash book. For cash is there, that it is a cash transaction. That is why you are mentioning.
Yes.
Okay, purchased goods from should be there in your textbook. You correct it. Purchased goods from Murari for cash. Okay, if
Yes.
for cash is not there means it will not come. Please remember.
Okay.
Only cash transactions you have to take. Okay. So now I am going back to this Word document. Okay, purchased goods from Murari. Now, what is the date? It is a payment then automatically.
10th. Yes. 10th, sir.
So 10th December 2016. Okay. Person's name is Murari.
Sir, not able to see you.
Sir, unable to see. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Now it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I mentioned is 10th and Murari, the person's name also I mentioned. That's okay. What is the amount?
6,000, sir.
6,000. Very good. Yes. Next, what is the transaction?
Sold goods for cash.
Sold goods means it is
Debit, sir.
payment or receipt? It is a receipt. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sales, you have to mention sales. What is the date?
15th, sir.
15/12/2016. Okay, what is the amount?
9,000.
9,000. Okay, right. Next transaction is what?
Purchased stationery.
Is it a receipt or a payment?
Payment.
Very good. Purchased stationery.
Yes, sir.
What is the date?
18th, sir.
18/12/2016. You have to mention stationery. Yes, ARY or ERY? Stationery
Sir?
means stationery spelling ARY or ERY?
ERY.
Very good. How to remember ERY or ARY? Is there any trick?
Sir, by pronunciation.
For that ARY, how will you remember? How will you pronounce?
Sir, if it is A, we will pronounce it as stationery. And if it is E, we will pronounce it as stationery.
Okay. See how you can easily remember means. See, stationery means what will come? Pens, pencils will come. No, generally pens, pencils.
Yes.
In them you will find a pen means PE is there. Pencil means E is there. So in stationery also
Stationery
E
also
is there.
is.
That is the
Yes.
easy way of remembering. Okay.
Yes.
That is why I asked. Okay, now stationery, what is the amount?
300.
Next, what is the transaction?
Cash paid to Rahul on account.
Okay, very good. On account means it is not a bank account, please remember. Okay, we repaid his amount, that's all. What is the date?
22nd.
Not cash. What is the person's name? Rahul.
Yes, sir. Rahul.
22nd date. 22/12/2016. Amount?
2000.
2000. Okay, next.
Paid salary.
Paid salary. So that is payments only, no? Directly you can see.
Yes.
What is the date?
28th.
28th December 2016. What is the amount?
1000.
Okay. Okay, next transaction.
Paid rent.
That is payment, no? Automatically. What is the date?
Yes. 30, sir.
30/12/2016. The paid rent, what is it?
Yes, sir. Paid rent.
2 times paid rent, okay, in this month. Now, what is the amount?
500.
Okay, next.
That's it, sir.
Okay, very good, fine. Now, what I told, always debit side only, you have to balance first.
Yes.
Cash always debit side only will be more. You need not cross check. What is the amount here? It will be 25,000, you see. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 9, 25.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so same 25. Bringing to here, this side. Now you balance it out and you tell me. 2 zeros are there. What should come here?
Two, sir.
Very good. Now what should come next?
Four.
How? Please explain. Three plus 5, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 0 will be here. One will go to the top. 1 plus 2. Yes.
3, sir. It will come.
Plus 6. Hmm. 3 plus 6.
Sir, down value 3 will come.
You mentioned 4. That is why I am cross checking.
Yes.
It should be 3. Okay. You missed this one.
Yes.
Okay, right. Next one. Here what will come?
Nothing. 0.
What? Nothing. Here 1 will come. You cross check. See, 3 plus 5, 8 plus 2, 10. 0 is here. 1 will go to the top. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 5 will be here. 1 will go to the top. 1 plus 1 should be 2.
Yes, 2.
If you do not take 1 means here 2 will not come. No, here only 1 will be there.
Yes.
So 13,200. Okay, that is the balance. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Here what is the date?
$31.
Very good. 31st December 2016. What will you write?
Balance carried down.
Very good. Balance carried down. Okay, so carry it down you mentioned means compulsorily you have to carry it down.
Yes, sir.
13,200. Here what will you write?
Balance brought down.
Balance brought down. Very good. Here what will you write?
Date 1/1/2017.
Very good. 1/1/2017. Very good. So as mentioned, compulsorily you have to draw 2 lines here. At the top only 1 line. Okay. Like this, you have to finish. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see, I am sharing the textbook once. Now you see. Are you able to see the textbook now?
Yes, sir.
So first problem is done. Okay. Second problem, you read the transactions. Is there any doubt? You ask me. Second and third are homeworks for you. You read the second transactions. If at all any doubt is there, you ask me now itself. And third problem also you read now. If at all any doubt is there, you ask immediately.
Okay, sir.
See, in the first problem also, cash in hand means we mentioned balance brought down. So in the second problem also, you start with balance brought down. And in the third problem also, same it is there, it seems. Cash in hand means balance brought down. Okay, remaining transactions have you verified?
Yes, yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir. No doubt.
You can do, no?
Yes, sir. I can.
So second problem, third problem are homeworks for you. In the next class, we will learn bank column cash book or double column cash book or 2 column cash book. Okay. So in these problems, what will be there additionally? What will come?
Bank column.
Bank column will also come. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Then I am ending.
Thank you, sir.
The next class we will meet. Okay.
Okay, sir.